obviously a big comeback or a big bounce back from what you've done the first time around against them. I wanted to ask about what the team was able to do with hassling Harper pretty much all night. What's kind of your take on how that was?
Oh yeah, Keen's been guarding the best player every night. He takes pride in that. I believe he's averaging like a lot of steals too. So I mean, he's just a really great defender. And we feel like if there's a best player on the team, then we could put Hakeem.
There haven't been a lot of games where gotten to see both of you or even two players really, maximum speed, getting all the shots to land. Just talk about what it was feeling like on the court, seeing all the threes going, just seeing everything kind of working for you guys.
I like Rutgers. I like they jump. That's right.
But for me, I just feel like we work really hard. So it's finally starting to show. We have confidence in each other. So, we go out every night. It's going to be the same person.
For you personally, I think you got 5 threes since Christmas, basically. Were you feeling a little bit different tonight? Was there anything in particular that stood out? Did you feel a little close to home or something like that?
No, not really. I hit the first one. It just felt good.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since I just kept going, he was in my ear to keep shooting, be aggressive, which he always is. And, our coach said believing us to shoot those shots. So.
You guys have been really successful the second time around getting to play a lot of these teams. Just talking about, does preparation change for you guys? Obviously you get the chance to see them beforehand, but, they got to see you as well. So is there anything in particular you felt just impacted it for your side in particular?
I think because we're such a new team, we got a lot of guys coming from different places. And, some of them it's their first time playing Big Ten teams. And I think, now that, we kind of into the Big Ten schedule, we're in the midst of it, and, guys get, comfortable and familiar with it. So, playing Rutgers once, and then they kind of got a feel, myself too, it's a new team for them too. So we all just get a feel for, the game and each other and stuff. So
they obviously had their comeback against you guys 10 to 0.
Yeah.
What can you make of the fact that they didn't get within 10 and this one kind of hold them at bay almost all the way through up until that last minute or so? How happy were you with how you guys sort of handled that maturity wise this time?
Yeah, I was excited because, that was something I talked to him about recently. Like, we usually used to coming back from 20 or, down from a long deficit. So I think the last time we played them was like our first time being up, a big deficit in the first half. And then, today we was up again. So I think we definitely took a step forward.
Keith. Ryan McFadden.
Hey, this question for either Fast or Eric. I just want to ask, what do you have to say about this team fight with everything that's going on this year? What do you have to say about this team's willingness to go out each and every game to compete at the highest level, no matter what?
Yeah, we just have, a lot of guys that have, that will to fight no matter what. We showed that in games where we were down 20, 15, and we brought it all the way back to winnable game. So, it's just kind of who we are. We don't want to be down like that to have the fight, but it just shows that we actually had that fight, and we're just going to keep going no matter what's going on around us or, what's happening in the world.
Julian Bassina.
This is for Eric. Obviously, like your 3-point shot, it seems like you're extending your range a little bit, and it's become like a new, bigger part of your game. Is that like a product of, you feel like, necessity for the team, or is that something that comes from just confidence this year?
I don't know, man. That one I hit today, that was a deep one. That was a deep one. Just confidence, though, pretty much. Just going with the game, going with the flow of the game, however it's coming, just being aggressive.
Katie Manginelli.
This is a question for either of you guys. You guys are now 3-0 in rematches. What is changing from game 1 to game 2, and why are you guys so successful the second time around?
I mean, we want to win the first game, but, after a team beats us, we have that fight, like you said before, that we're not going to let somebody beat us twice. That's just a testimony of who we are as people.
All right, last question for the guys. Bruce Posner.
You're both were unbelievable tonight. The Big Ten Network was calling you maybe the best guard combo in the Big Ten, and that's a pretty high praise. But the one thing I wanted to ask, you had that great first half, just like you did at College Park. What was the message? Because you kept the gas, you kept your foot on the pedal the entire second half and never let Rutgers in the game. Was that discussed at halftime, may I ask?
Yeah, we talked about how we were up. We was almost up, I think, the same amount. It was like 11 or 12.
Almost the same score. It was almost the same score.
Yeah, so we were just talking back and forth to each other like we've been here before. We just got to keep our foot on the gas. We told each other that even if they make a shot, we can't let the crowd feel like it's an 8-point shot instead of a 2 or 3-point shot. So that was just, what we were talking about. Our leaders got together. We just, huddled everybody up and told them that we're going to finish this one.
All right, guys. Thanks for your time. Safe travels back home.